another edition of the Best 3 Inside Edition. It's the playoffs, divisional round, and we are back. I got my co-hosts on the squad ready to get these predictions in for the rest of the playoffs and the Super Bowl. I got the commish. I got my man Mo. What's good, Mo?
What's good? How y'all doing out there, man?
Hey, man, it's been a while, but we back. We're gonna try to get these shows out here more frequently. I also got the co-commish straight from the DR. What's up, Jay? What's good?
What's up, dog? What's up, dog? I'm out here, fun and sun.
Absolutely, fun, sun, and a lot of Dominican booty. And I got my other co-host. We just go ahead and call him a co-host. He ain't a guest no more. I mean, he got his own chair. You know what I mean? He got his own mic. We got my man, owner of them Baker Mayfield Browns.
The legend. The legend. Mayfield.
All right, y'all. Look, we haven't been on here in a while. You know, sometimes schedules get conflicted, but we definitely gonna try to get more shows out. All right, so look, the first season, Best 3, man. How has it been for you, Mo? Starting off,
definitely adjustment. It kind of swindled me a little bit because in my online play I was doing pretty good, but that goes to show you CFM is totally different than online head-to-head matchups. So definitely adjustment. Got some improvement to do, man. It was pretty good, though. I had a good time. Not discouraged at all. Got a long way to go. But I like it. So.
Absolutely. And that speaks to the competition as well in this league.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're not going to get any easy victories here. Not Mo. My man Jay, straight from the DR. How was your first season in 19 went for you?
It went better than expected. I mean, I started out better than expected. Started out 4-0, then I went on like a 4 or 5 game losing streak. Garoppolo got hurt. He came back, and McKinnon got hurt. No, not McKinnon. My receiver got hurt. So he was out 6-7 weeks. And then I went on a 4 or 5 game losing streak. Don't know how, don't know why. Then I won a couple of games. But, actually, I think I did pretty well in the first season. Just waiting on the next one. I didn't get to play probably the last game. I had to roll out. So I'd have finished 9-7 probably.
Absolutely, man. And it's about building. It's about building in this franchise mode, building your team to compete. Not just the first season, because the Rams out the box got a good team. I'm not going to deny that. And hey, take my hat off to the Rams for winning 13 games. But can you build a team throughout the whole cycle? And let's talk about them. Let's talk about them Baker Browns.
That's right.
The legend, as he called them. How's your season went so far? Did it go as expected or better than expected or what?
Actually, it went better than expected. I didn't think I was going to go undefeated, but it went better than expected. I thought I was going to lose a couple of close games to Matty Ice, but it just went better than expected. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Absolutely, man. Now, as far as the Redskins season, the king of the NFC. I'm still a king. I'm the last champion. Okay, so until I get knocked out, I'm still the king of the whole situation. It's funny though, man. That NFC East, man. Hey, it is a tough division, man. We got 14 wins for Remy and them Eagles, 14 for the Cowboys, and I ended with 11. Even though the last game was a sim game or a forced win, I mean, at that point, everything was locked in tight, so there was no purpose in playing. But it could have shook out where the Eagles swept the Cowboys would have swept us, and then I could have swept the Eagles. So, but we playing the playoffs today, so we'll figure all that shit out. But our season, man, I tell you what, man, working with Lamar Jackson, he's frustrating, but he's sensational at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I played Mo in week, I want to say 16 or 17, and he made some good plays, and then he made some plays that I'm like, it's people wide open. He'll just miss the throw. You know what I mean? So that's an adjustment period. As he develops, though, he's going to be very tough. He's going to be a very tough player to deal with. And with the addition of Bo Geis, oh my goodness, it's going to be real difficult.
How the hell you come up with Bo Geis?
Bo Jackson Geis. I mean, the dude, he breaks tackles when you don't expect him to break tackles, and he got the breakaway speed. He remind me of Bo Jackson. So from here on out, he'll be known as Bo Geis.
Bo Geis.
Matty Ice, get out my DM. He's not going anywhere. Matty Ice been trying to get him all year, talking about some send him Geis. Negative.
Don't send him nothing. Don't send him anything, especially to our division.
Oh man, so we got the playoffs, man. What did y'all think about the playoff game, the wild card game? What was the biggest surprise for you, Mo?
That last game that was played late last night, Expert and Mighty Ice was an eye opener, man. Because no disrespect to Mighty Ice, but goddamn, his game pretty damn good. I thought Expert was gonna pull it out. You know, I know he had a lot of things personally going on, man, but it was a good game back and forth. I like Mighty Ice's game, man. I haven't had an opportunity to really watch a lot of his games. I mean, he came in the league last year for a few weeks, had to bounce, came back. Hey, he's pretty good, man. Pretty good user. He's gonna give you hell today, Mr. Twan. So
we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I think he's gonna build on what he got, and I was kind of differential because all them fucking trades he was doing and a couple other people in the Bills, but they surprised me, man. They're good users. So, but yeah, I like that Bengals Raiders matchup the last wild card round. That was a good game.
Man, it's a back and forth game, and Matty Ice and I know him. I played with him in a couple other leagues. He's gonna build his team to the way he likes his style of play. So some of the trades you be like, why the fuck you trade him or whatever. But at the end of the day, you got to make the personnel fit your style. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Your style of play. Jay, did you get a chance to catch any of the playoff games? What was the biggest surprise for you?
I didn't get to watch any because by the time it got started, I'm out here doing what I do. But I did see one score that was surprising, and that was Dustin. I'm really here for the predictions, but god damn, what the hell happened? Somebody please tell me.
Hey man, Atlanta came in with a good game plan, and I didn't get a chance to watch the game. It was going in and out, so I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I seen bits and pieces of the game, but the Falcons had a good game plan and they won. You watched that game, Antoine. What'd you think about that Cowboys-Falcons matchup?
Hey, Torrey is no slouch. I'm playing Torrey right now as we speak. He's no slouch. I don't know what Justin thought he was going to come in and dominate, but I guess Torrey, he's like a sleeper. He's no slouch at all. So I wasn't surprised at all that he won that game.
Absolutely. Torrey has a passing game that's pretty good. I think that he knows his reads. He knows his offense. You know what I'm saying? He'll hit you with that that little out to the tight end, the little flat route. He'll flat route you to death if you let him. So then he'll throw it over the top. You know what I mean? So Torrey definitely had a good game plan. But the Cowboys, man, they were 14-2. They had a chance to win the division. And now he's getting his draft board ready. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on now. The other matchup we had was the Bills and the Colts. And the Bills totally dominated the game. It was 20 to a Krispy Kreme. He served up a hot Krispy Kreme in the playoffs. How does that happen? How does somebody get served up a Krispy Kreme in the playoffs, Mo?
I don't know, man. You go in, I mean, maybe it's underestimation. I don't know if they played him before, but maybe he wasn't prepared. It looks like he wasn't prepared, man. Yeah, it looked like he was not prepared. And the guy came in with a solid game plan. But this guy's, I looked at his stats, he's been leading the league in interceptions. So he knows how to use them linebackers and cornerbacks pretty well, man. I played him, had a tough game against him. A couple of his linebackers had multiple picks, man. So he's solid users, man. If you saw that game against Stack Jr., he gave him fits. So I don't know.
All
Man.
right.
Maybe they want to prepare. I don't know.
All right, Jay. This man had the number one defense in the league as far as the stats is concerned, as far as the Bills. But how do you get served up a Krispy Kreme in the playoffs?
Hey, like Mo said, he wasn't prepared. He probably ain't do no homework. He probably thought it was going to be an easy win. And then I don't even know the Bills guy, but I've been watching him and I see that he's pretty good. But most of the time, he just probably wasn't motivated. Yeah, I mean, you got to be motivated when you start playing these games. And when you get down to 0, I don't know about y'all, but when I got a 0 on there, I'm going to try my best. I don't care what I got to do to put a score on the board, especially in the playoffs. You just can't catch no motherfucking Dunkin' Donut, in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
It happens. So.
Absolutely. Antoine, he got served up a hot light Krispy Kreme in the playoffs. That's your man Ante and them Colts. Hey, I got to take your hat off to the Colts for winning that division. Everybody pretty much predicted that Jeff was going to win that division. Yeah. So by Ante winning that division, you got to take your hat off.
Absolutely.
A hot light special in the playoffs, Antoine?
Yeah, I thought Jeff was going to be there, but he's not. And Wink, he has game too. So I wasn't surprised about that one either. Because like I said, I played him in another league. He's pretty good too. So yeah, the donut, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, Andrew Luck threw like 6 picks. So it happens.
Absolutely, man. I was looking at the stats though of that game, and basically the turnovers really what killed the Colts in that game. He had 8 turnovers. Let me give you something.
The light over here.
Let me give you something. You ain't going to get no victories with 8 turnovers in the playoffs. It's just not going to happen. Now let's move on to a game that I played, the Redskins versus the Packers. The score was 10-7. It looks like it was a close game. He got that 7 late. I felt like we pretty much dominated the football game. If you look at the game, did anybody watch that game?
I did. I thought you played game over a little bit too early. I was about to say, yeah, he about to come back on it. And all it takes is one fumble from Lamar, and the game is over. Luckily, It didn't happen.
Right. Hey, no, but look. All right, so look. He's on the goal line. It's a 10-0 game. Kick the field goal. You know what I'm saying? Right there. That was a mistake. You don't try to score. You need 2 scores regardless. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes in these playoff games, it's about game management. You know what I'm saying?
It's easy to say, but when you in the game and you think you have momentum and you're like, I can get it with my play. This is my play. I know I usually get pick up first downs on. You go for it. It's like you don't play to lose, and that's what he did. He's playing to win, and it was a mistake. I could see him, being a problem later on in this cycle.
I guess he thought he couldn't stop you on offense. So, I mean, you gotta believe in your defense.
Well, see, and that's the thing, though. You need 2 scores regardless, Mo. I mean, I know you get caught up in the game, and game management, you have to know, okay, I need 2 scores regardless. So even if I don't get this touchdown here, let me cut it to a 1-possession game, and then anything can happen. Maybe I can get a pick. Maybe I can get a fumble. Maybe whatever. Now, we did play game over early, but the play that the interception happened on was a fluke play, and Madden was trying to punish me for playing game over a little bit early. But when you look at the stats, though, I didn't think he was going to be able to score 10 points. He had 100 total yards of offense, 60 rushing and 40 passing. So, to me, I felt like we controlled the game. And when Bo Geis needed to get the yards at the end of the game, Bo Geis got the yards at the end of the game. It was one run in particular. He just bowled over somebody and just totally controlled the game. 26 carries in the playoff game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was impressed by that. That
was definitely a strong performance for the rookie. And we got this rookie tandem going, man, of Jackson and Geis, and we'll see how far it takes us. All right, so now let's move on to the actual divisional round of the playoffs, man. And in the AFC, we got a couple games that's really divisional rounds. This is the 3rd matchup for both divisional matchups. We got Wink and them Bills at Stack Jr. and them Patriots. Man, what a matchup. All right, so Jay, you have extensive experience with Stack Jr. in the playoffs. We got this Bills user. Both of them are top 5, I believe, in defense. It's probably going to be a defense game. What you think about this Bill Patriot matchup?
Well, I already know what Stack Jr. going to do, but I just don't know too much about the Bills guy. And until I get to see him play a little bit more, he's really tough. It's going to be a tough game. I can see that. So, I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll with Stack Jr. because Stack Jr. he's really tough in the playoffs, and especially in the fourth quarter. I don't care. He could be down 14 going into the fourth quarter, and he knows how to pull out a win. So, I mean, I'm going to ride with Stack Jr. on this one until I can see exactly what this Bill guy is all about. So.
Oh, so you right now you like show me. You from the show me state.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah. I don't. Yeah, I know what he can do, but I just don't know the Bills guy. I haven't seen him. You know what I mean in action. So
absolutely.
Until then, I'm riding with them Patriots.
Okay, Mo. We got Stack Jr. back at home, back with them New England Patriots in the playoffs in Foxborough. Got a tough opponent coming in. I think he won 12 games or 11 games.
Yeah, I think it's 11.
And coming into Foxborough in the divisional round, who wins this game and why?
One thing, answer this question for me. Did they split regular season?
Yeah, they split regular season. Two defensive. It looked like two defensive type of matchups.
Right. And it's gonna be the same. I don't see an offensive explosion. They don't play like that. Neither one of them. They base their games off defense. It's a coin toss, man. But you know what? I gotta, in the coattails a little bit, man. And
I ain't even know.
Wink is coming into the league. Did a great job first year. Odds are stacked against him, man. Going into the Foxborough where the Bills don't have a good record, man. So we'll see. I think Stack Jr. is going to use his playoff experience and get through this matchup. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pats.
Okay, Antoine, we got the Bills and the Patriots. The third time's a charm. They split in the regular season. I think it'll be different if one of the team had won two had swept him. If either Stack swept him or he swept Stacks, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. You know what I'm saying in the season. So, who do you got taking this matchup, considering that they split during the regular season?
Hey, Stacks got the Patriots. He's known to use the Patriots. I mean, I got him. I mean, the Bills did say something that we didn't respect him in the first podcast. I give him a respect, but the Stats got the Patriots, and he just knows how to work that team like no other. Like, it's just no competition. I think Stats gonna pull it out.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about respect for a minute. Let's jump on that. Bills, Wink. No, you don't get no respect. You got to go and take it. Okay. Last year I came in the league. I ran my mouth. A lot of people said, "Oh, he's not. Oh, I can't wait to play him." They couldn't wait. I can't wait to play him. But after a while, they didn't want to play me. So, you got to earn the respect. And one way to go out and earn respect is to go into Foxborough, go in there, kick the door down, go take what you want, go take your respect, take it from, and hey. You can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. It's up for you to choose.
And then lose to the Baker Browns.
So just go in there and take your respect. You know what I mean? So, having said all that, I played Stack multiple times. I think I played him more than any user played anybody last year. We played 3 times a year every year. And I know in the playoffs, he saved something special for Wink and them Bills. He got something special saved for him. And having said that, I'm gonna go with the Patriots. So, hey, Wink, prove me wrong. I'm going with Stack. I'm going with the Patriots. Patriots in the AFC Championship game. Now let's move over to the next matchup. We got the Bengals and the Browns. I believe the Browns swept them during the regular season. How do you see that matchup going, Jay?
Yeah, I like Matty. He's a good guy, but that's not gonna happen. Antoine gonna probably steamroll him, and that ain't too much more I can say about that. I mean, Antoine had a superb year and he got that white boy quarterback killing. So, Maddie, I don't know what you got to do, but you need to be in the lab like right now and doing your homework.
Yeah,
But,
ain't that kickoff in a few minutes?
Yeah, man. I got Antoine. Probably, I'm gonna predict the score. Probably be like 35-10.
Oh,
dang, 35-10. Matty Ice shit. He said that you gonna go and get your ass whooped. The last game that y'all played in the regular season, Matty Ice lost. It was 41-7, and the first matchup was a little bit closer. It was a 20-10 game. Mo, who comes out of this matchup, man? It's the third time playing a user in the division. What do you think about this game?
Yeah, man, gotta echo that sentiment, man. It's tough to play somebody 3 times, let alone beat him 3 times, and he hasn't won a game yet. However, man, he might have something pulled up his sleeve for you, Antoine. And I don't think it's going to be a blowout like Jay predicting. I predict you winning by 10. But I don't know, man. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself and play hard, because I think he got something for you. I think he got something for you, and you're moving defensive starters around. I think he got something for you. So, be careful.
Shit. Hey, 10-point playoff victory to me is a dominant performance, because in my mind, you don't have to win by a lot of points to dominate a game. You know what I'm saying? So, if the Baker Browns, the legend as he called it, wins by 10, that is a hell of a win. I know who you picking, Antoine, but
hey, I'm gonna say this:
tell me why.
Baker Mayfield is a 97 overall year 1. We are going to win this game. Okay. We are going to win this game. It's not even going to be close.
You win this game. You played him twice. What is the reasons? What are the reasons why you feel like?
He said it himself. He has to play mistake-free football. He has to play mistake-free. Can he do that? I mean, the question is, can I do that also? But he has to play mistake-free.
Absolutely, man. This is going to be actually a tough matchup throughout the cycle between the Browns and the Bengals. You know what I mean? Both of them in Cincinnati, or in Ohio, I should say. Baker Mayfield is with the confidence. He's at a 97, looking right. It's a tough out for the Bengals. I'm predicting upset right here.
Oh
wow!
I'm picking the Bengals to figure out what was the issue in the last game. Even though it was a blowout, he got this guy Josh Allen, this motherfucker throwing 99 throw power. He got John Ross. He got some pizza.
You gotta have the throw power, but you gotta have the accuracy too. Baker has 99 accuracy across the board, almost across the board.
And I gotta pick a upset special in this matchup. Give these Browns some motivation. So I'm going with my man Matty Ice. We'll see. We'll definitely see. And let's move on to the NFC matchup, where we got Cully and them Rams out the box team. Everybody predicted Rams to go to Super Bowl in the real NFL, and they have a hell of a team in Madden. What do you think about that matchup, the Rams versus the Falcons, Antoine?
That's gonna be a good one. I can't predict it. I mean, I think Cully been using his run game a lot, but I think Torrey gonna have him figured out. He ain't gonna be able to run that inside zone against him. So I think.
Yeah, you giving out that, man? You giving out scouting reports and shit? Said the inside.
No. Hey, I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. I mean, I got the Falcons pulling out barely. I say like 2017 maybe.
Wow, he's saying that the Rams are gonna have a choke special.
Because it's defense. I mean, Torrey got defense, and I don't think the Rams defense is going to keep up with his offense. I don't think so. We're gonna see though.
All right, Jay, do you agree with that? Who you got winning this matchup between the Rams, a guy that's in your division, and Torrey, them Falcons? They end up winning the NFC South. Who wins this matchup?
Well, the game. Well, it's surprising. I was surprised that Torrey is even in this matchup in the first place. He shouldn't have been there. That's number one. So since he is, no, I'm not saying no knock on Torrey. That's a knock on fucking Justin. But I'm saying, but he's there. Now, the Rams is a tough squad. You know what I mean? It's a tough squad. I think you can give anybody in the league, well, I ain't gonna say anybody in the league, but at least 10 or 15 of us in the league, the Rams. And you could take that damn squad, don't matter what you do, with that running back Gurley and make it to where you at. So, you know, I'm gonna give it to Cully. Because Cully does run that ball, and I don't think I ain't watched the game against Justin and them, baby.
I'll see you later.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Hey, only on the best 3 inside. Yeah.
I'm about to say, what is going on?
You know what I mean? It's a bit of a breakdown of analysis, man. Fuck, that's how we go.
But I ain't watched the game with Justin, but I don't think Justin runs the ball as much as Cully do. So I think Torrey's gonna have a little issue. I got Cully making it through that game. For that game, I got Cully making it through.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Okay, so we got one Falcons upset special, and we got one Cully moving on to the championship game. Mo, how do you see this matchup?
Man, just my history of playing Torrey, he can't get down because he'll pass a lot. You know what I mean? He gotta stick with his running game a little bit more, and that's something Cully's gonna do, whether he's down or a close game. And you don't have 2,700 fucking yards for nothing. So Torrey's gonna have a hard time. That Falcons defense is built ready-made. However, he's gonna have a hard time stopping Gurley. And once he has a hard time stopping Gurley, committing to the run, then Cully gonna do his over-the-top passes. I gotta go with the Rams here. Man. Rams in the win.
All right, man. My man Torrey came in and he was ready to play in the playoffs. Man, he knocked off the Cowboys, which the Cowboys probably. I think Vegas had him as a 5-point favorite to win that game on the road. He surprised everybody and won it. I think the buck stops here. He had a good season, Torrey. But you might want to go ahead and start getting your draft board together and start figuring out who you need to upgrade in order to get back to this point and further. And this is why I say this. The Rams defense is a lot better than people are giving them credit for. The Rams defense and total defense, they are ranked third in the league. Third in the league in total defense. And rush yards, they've only given them 900 yards rushing. And pass yards, they're in the top 10. So, and when I took a peek at the Falcons' run defense, it's horrific. Their run defense is ranked towards the bottom half of the league. So the strength of the Rams is running the football, and the strength of the Falcons defense is not to stop the run. So having said that, look for Gurley to have a big game, and look for the Rams to move on to the NFC Championship game to play the winner of the Redskins and Eagles, another divisional matchup. Ooh. We got Redskins, we got the Eagles, we got the NFC East. Man, how do you see this matchup going, Mo? I know you watch both teams throughout this season. Who wins this matchup in this divisional round?
Man, the Eagles and the Skins. Goddamn heated division rivals, man. I think this is gonna be a slugfest. You know, I know you're gonna want to go over the top, change up your running game. Who knows? I'm talking shit. You may be doing something totally different. You know, I think the Eagles game planning for you, man. I think he game planning for you. I got a 10-7 win. I got a 10-7. It's gonna be a repeat of your previous performance, or it's gonna go the other way. I'm going to Eagles in this one. I'm going with the Eagles in this one. It's an upset.
Oh,
Even though he got home field, I call it an upset because Vegas probably do got you favored. I'm going to Eagles.
Absolutely. The Vegas actually no, the Eagles is definitely favored. They're 14-2. We only won 11 games. Don't mind us. You know what I mean? We only won 11 games, man. Woe is us, man. It's us against the world. We don't know how we'll be able to stop the Eagles, man. They've won 14 games. We luckily got a victory in when we had to have the 13-10 game. So I'm saying that the odds makers got the Eagles by 4 points. Who wins this matchup, Jay?
Man, Dre, I've been watching you. Always tough in the playoffs, man. Eagles are tough. I've been watching them throughout. I haven't seen. I think I've seen about one game, but I see he a tough opponent. But we get to the point where I get cut off here. I think I got you in the Redskins getting through only because you're tough in the playoffs. When it comes to the playoffs, all that regular season stuff, you know how to step it up, and you run the ball, you play the right way. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Redskins in this one. It's gonna be close though. Don't get me wrong. I think it's gonna be a close game. So probably a 24-20 game. That's the way I see it. Redskins.
Wow. Okay, so we got one Eagles, one Redskins. It's a definitely tough matchup. Antoine, who wins this game, man? And don't be biased because I picked the Bengals. That's just for motivation, man.
I'm gonna tell you what it comes down to. It's gonna come down to which Lamar you gonna get. Are you gonna get the good Lamar or the inaccurate as hell on Lamar? That's what it's gonna come down to. I mean, it's gonna be a toss up, right? Right now, it's a toss up. It depends on which Lamar is gonna show up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, the good thing about it is that when the games in which Lamar struggled, Bo Geis definitely stepped it up. Rookie of the year, Bo Geis. And Lamar Jackson was second in voting, so I had the two top rookies in the league. So who are you going with, man? You got. I'm nailing you down with a prediction, man. We don't go like that.
I'm gonna have to go right now. I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles right now, just because he got Carson Wentz.
Absolutely. We got two Eagles. We got one Redskin. I'm never going to pick against the Redskins in the playoffs. I got two rookies. I got Bo Geis. I got Action Jackson. And we have it's going to be a tough game. But one of the things that's underrated about my team this particular season is that we're the only team, I believe, in the league that's top 5 in offense and top 5 in defense. And that speaks to if we don't get it done on offense, we feel like we can shut you down on defense. You know what I mean? That's what we feel like we can do. Last game was a real tough game, man. He got a couple plays over the top, but it was a defensive struggle, and that's been pretty much the mantra in the NFC East, except for that one blowout loss that we had to the Cowboys. We all played games that were like really down to one possession type games. You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect it to be any different here. But hail to the Redskins, man. I'm going with the Redskins. Moving on to the NFC Championship game. So I guess we'll have to split it up to see who goes into. We don't have another cast member to tip the balance, but we'll fit it up. All right, so look, in the AFC Championship game, we got the Browns and we got the Patriots. Stack Jr., Antoine. Who wins that game, Jay?
Huh? No, we doing a pod.
My man Jay is real live. Who wins that game between the Browns and the Patriots? Stack Jr. and Antoine in the AFC Championship game to move on to the Super Bowl.
Oh, you with me?
Yeah.
Stack Jr. and who?
Antoine and them Browns.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. Shit. It's hard. Usually I pick against Antoine just because, but I can do that. Yeah, I'm going Browns. I'm going Browns because Antoine and that damn white boy, they tough. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I don't think nobody can fuck with them. Yeah, I like Stack Jr. That's my man, but nah, we going Browns on this one.
Okay, we got the Browns for Jay in the co-commish. What's good, Mo? Who wins this matchup in the AFC title game between the Browns will be at home, and they'll have the Patriots visiting Stack Jr. AFC Championship game to go to the Super Bowl. Who wins this game?
I'm taking the Baker Browns. You look at that record, it's astonishing. But again, he shows up. He's proven it throughout the years. Shows up in the playoffs. Stack Jr. doesn't do anything spectacular, but he knows how to win. He's a good user. But Antoine always switches shit up because he knows people's watching what he's doing. So I'll give him that credit, man. I'm going to Browns. I'm going to go in the Browns to beat the Patriots.
Yeah, I know people watching this game now. I got like 9 people watching.
Man,
I ain't running nothing.
He's very good at switching up his game plan. So, and that's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy for him because Stack Jr. is who he is. So I'm going with Baker Browns.
All right, so look, I'm not even gonna get Antoine's prediction. I just I know he's gonna pick himself. I'm gonna go with the Browns as well if it comes down to that matchup. I don't think you can have a 15-1 season and be right there ready to taste a Super Bowl title and get that close and then drop the ball. However, it will be a tough matchup based off of defense, whether he played the Browns whether he played the Patriots or the Bills. But in this scenario, he'll be playing Stack Jr. And I think the Browns have just enough offense to get it done and go to the Super Bowl. So, Antoine, why if you get to the championship game, why you feel like you'll make it to the Super Bowl?
Because of the legend, Baker Mayfield. That's why. 97 overall. That's why.
Oh, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, I tell you what, man. If you look at the guys that's in this playoffs and, look at the whole playoffs, a lot of those top 10 guys did actually make it into the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And some of the guys that's Stack Jr. was number 1 or number 1A. We had Antoine in the top 5. We had myself in the top 5. So these guys has just been real consistent. Now let's move over to the NFC and we'll have a matchup. Let's go with if the Eagles Rams matchup first. They already played. The Rams pretty much dominated that game. In that scenario, do you think the Rams will make it to the Super Bowl, Jay?
In that scenario,
it'll be in Philadelphia. You'll have Cully traveling from LA to Philadelphia. He won the first matchup convincingly. Can he make it to the Super Bowl if he has to play the Eagles?
He beat them convincingly before. Then probably, yeah. But again, regular season is regular season. That shit doesn't matter no more after that. But if the Phillies at home, Madden just has a magical thing with home field advantage. So it's gonna be tough. But I think if you got the best player in the league, and you know what I mean, you got to win the game. So he runs the ball the way he do, and then it's hard, and you're trying to stop the run, and then he throws a little pass and stuff like that. Yeah, I go Cully on this one, making it through because I don't think I picked Philly in the other matchup. So yeah, I got Cully going to Super Bowl if that's the scenario.
All right, so you got Cully going through if he has to play the Eagles. Now, if the Washington Redskins have to travel out to Los Angeles and play the Rams, who do you have winning that matchup and going to the Super Bowl?
You going to the Rams. and that's still gonna be tough. That's still gonna be tough to beat LA in LA with the team that he has right now. Yeah, I still have to just go with Cully and the Rams on that one.
So he got Cully and the Rams beating whoever comes out of the NFC East. Mo, if the Rams got to play the Eagles in Philadelphia, who wins that matchup?
I'm going to Rams. I'm going to Rams because so I don't know if the shit talking get to Remy or not. The memes and all that shit, Cully be posting. But overall play, they both good users. I'm going to Rams, man, to make it to the bowl. That's the matchup. Eagles, Rams. Rams tough. I'm saying the Eagles not, but I think the Rams can get them. Rams gonna get them in that matchup.
Yeah, and the Rams won that game convincingly, but I'm sure that the Eagles will have some adjustments ready made for that game. Now, if the Rams have to host the Washington Redskins to make it to the Super Bowl, do you think the Rams make it to the bowl as well?
No, and I'm going with the Skins in that one. I gotta take the Skins. I think their defense is a little bit better. Yeah, I know Rams are ranked high defensively. I got a feeling that they'll shut down that running game. That 2,800 yards he got with Gurley. I gotta go with the Skins in that matchup. Just because of the matchup is kind of funny. The D-line is strong on the Skins. The running game is strong on the Rams. The D-line, I think, wins that. So I'll go with the Skins on that.
All right, Antoine. In this scenario, you'll be in the Super Bowl already. So if the Eagles and the Rams play, who wins that matchup and why?
If the Eagles and the Rams play, I gotta give it to the Eagles. I think just because, like I said, he got Carson Wentz. He got Carson Wentz. But I definitely gotta give it to the Eagles. But if the Redskins go to the Rams, definitely the Redskins.
All right, so look, let's do this. The Redskins going to the Super Bowl. Let's just cancel all this bullshit. Let's just look at all these what ifs and all that. We're going to the bowl, and I'm probably going to have to play the Browns in the Super Bowl. But if for whatever reason we lose to the Eagles, I think the Eagles is going to the Super Bowl because they're battle tested out the NFC East. He got to play the two toughest games every year now, throughout the cycle. Let me put out a memo for the rest of the NFC. If you don't win your division, you're not making the playoffs. So, because the two wild cards are sewn up, basically. So you got to win in order to make the playoffs in the NFC. You have to win your division from here on out. That's just a memo. I think the Eagles, man. I think he'll make an adjustment to what the Rams did to him that first game. And I think he'll make it to the Super Bowl if he can get past the Redskins, which I feel like I'm gonna win this game versus the Eagles. And if I can, please, I'm really hoping to play the Rams in the championship game because I seen all these beams, I seen the little fucking Jordan faces and all that shit. The chopping block, he said it was broke. He gonna get a first class seat right at the block. Hey, we got the tomahawks. We got all type of shit. We are ready to chop off his head and begin his downward spiral for the cycle. All right, so look, let's say we got the Eagles versus the Browns in the Super Bowl. Who wins that matchup?
I'm going with
Eagles versus the Browns. Who you asking?
I asked you since you jumped out there.
Okay. Eagles versus the Browns? Oh, the Browns. Hey, evenly matched, but hey, the Browns gonna come out. Hey, the legend Baker Mayfield is the legend for a reason. It's not for play.
All right, so look, let's just say that you had to play Lamar Jackson and Darius Geis in the Super Bowl. A matchup of two rookie quarterbacks never happened before in NFL history in the Super Bowl. Who wins that matchup? The Redskins or the Browns? Antoine.
Oh, the Redskins or you say the Redskins and the Browns? Oh, I'm about to go with the Browns again. I'm about to go with the Browns. I'm not gonna go against the Browns. I'm gonna have to go with
True.
the Browns.
All right, so look, Mo, let's get an unbiased opinion out here. Hey, who wins that matchup if the Eagles and the Browns play in the Super Bowl?
God damn, another tough game. I gotta go with the Browns. This diverse play call. I don't think anybody's matched up with it yet, man. You know, it ain't because of the white boy. it's the scheme. It's the scheme. It ain't the player. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I gotta go with the Browns. Gotta give him respect. He's been there, done that. So.
Now in the real matchup,
I will say this: Dre has won both games I played against on this Madden so far. But I think I figured him out. I gotta prove it.
He been studying that tape, huh?
Hey, in that scenario, Mo, you got the Browns and the Redskins in the Super Bowl, 2 rookie quarterbacks. Who wins that matchup between Lamar Action Jackson and the?
I gotta go with the Skins. I think Antoine still gonna have a tough time figuring you out. And you trying different stuff. Y'all both very similar in changing up your game plan. So I'm going with the Skins in this matchup.
All right, Jay, you still with us in the DR?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, he probably having him a nice drink, got his toes up, you know what I mean, down in the DR, doing the podcast.
Some degrees, sunny, cool
Hey,
side,
shout out to my man Jay, man. He out here doing it, man, putting it in, putting the work in. All right, so look, if the Eagles and the Browns in the Super Bowl, who wins this matchup?
Browns. I mean, he only lost one. Who did you lose to, Antoine? I ain't even see.
I didn't lose. It was like a.
He said I didn't lose.
I didn't lose.
You did or you didn't? Which one is it?
It was a forced loss.
Four. Okay, so he kind of maybe undefeated, but not. All right. I'm still going with the Browns because until I see otherwise or somebody can beat them, then I ain't gonna happen. We got it. Browns gonna get through.
All right, so now in the real matchup, as I would say, the Redskins versus the Browns in the Super Bowl, season 1, best 3. Who takes down the championship, Jay?
Again, till I see otherwise, Antoine gonna take it, man. Dude, the monster. See, him and the white boy. That's all I'm gonna say.
The white boy. The white boy, though.
Yeah, man.
Of course, I got the biased opinion. I feel like I was the last champion last cycle. I feel like battle tested for the playoffs. We definitely got a tough game versus the Eagles, man. My hat's off to him in the season that he's had so far. He definitely stepped his game up, man. It's tough NFC East. Won 14 games. There's a lot of games to win in the season. However, I feel like it's going to come to an end today when we play. And I feel like we're going to make it to the Super Bowl and actually win the Super Bowl in the first season versus the Browns, a tough game. Or it could be Stack Jr., man, which will be another. Either way, I feel like the matchup in the Super Bowl is going to be a great matchup. Whoever the Redskins have to play. So I advise y'all to tune in to the rest of the playoffs in the Super Bowl. And that's pretty much our predictions, man. Whether you agree with it or not, we really don't give a fuck. So prove us wrong, man. Prove us wrong. Going into this next season, man, Mo, give me a team going into this next season that's a sleeper to possibly rise up and make some noise in season 2. Mo,
are you talking to me? My bad, man.
Give me a team that you think that's going into season 2. Maybe have a good draft. Maybe make some adjustments that can possibly that can rise up and make some noise going into the next season.
I'm going to go with the Saints. I'm going to go with the Saints. Make a bounce back. And be a threat like he normally is. Sometimes you lose focus, things going on personally, but I'm going with the Saints. He always got a lot of draft capital. Always knows how to build a team. Don't sleep on that. I got to go with the Saints in the NFC South.
Okay, hey Jay, give me a team that ain't make the playoffs, that might rise up and make the playoffs or make a run going into season 2 of the best 3.
Well, fuck that. I got to go with myself.
That's good.
I'm going with myself on this one. Fuck that, because I was right on the cusp of making it. I was probably a half game from making it, and I lost a few games, and I had no business losing because I started the game out thinking I had to win already, and then I played like that and lost. And I should have did it, and I did it twice. And then I lost back-to-back to Tony, which I counted at least one of those a win. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I should have been in the playoffs. I didn't make it. That's my fucking fault. Plus, I rolled out the DR, didn't get to play my last game to at least solidify on my over 500 for the season. So I'm gonna go with me. I'm going with me. But besides me, I'm gonna go with Jeff, because I was watching Jeff. I think he got a little better record than me, but I was a little disappointed in the way he played this season. But I think next season is gonna be different for Jeff. So me and Jeff, that's what I'm going.
All right, Brown, my man Antoine, give me a team that didn't make the playoffs that could possibly rise up and make some noise going into season 2 of Best 3.
I would have to say definitely Jeff. Jeff also. I would have to say Jeff. It's about that time. He should have won. He should have won his division, but he didn't. It happens.
Absolutely, man. I think it's a lot of guys that's creeping. And the guy that I think that's probably going to make some noise, even though he's in a tough division, man. It's a couple guys, but I got my eye on the Rams, man. I'm calling them. I mean, not the Rams, the Jets. Ramon and them Jets, man. He's usually one of the top guys in the league. He had a horrible year this year. Look for him to bounce back and possibly make the playoffs. I don't think he's going to win the division, but I think he'll make the playoffs. And also definitely watch out for them for Ty Cole and the Saints. He got draft picks. He's going to have 1,000 picks. He's going to be picking superstars. He got the draft. He got the Madden draft guide in his phone. He knows these guys pick. Motherfucker be getting superstars in the 6th round and shit. You like, what the fuck? So I'm going with the Saints. Yeah, every year, man. I'm going with the Saints and also watch out for them Ramon and them Jets. But man, we definitely got to get back another show. I might be thinking about doing a draft breakdown show. If you guys want to go ahead and do that, we can record a quick show with that. But this has been the Best 3 Inside Edition. This is our playoff preview, our playoff predictions who go to the Super Bowl. Hey, give us one last thing you want to say with your chest, Mo. You the commish. What message you want to give out to the league?
Hey man, this first season went kind of fast. I appreciate everybody playing their games, man, and definitely let's keep this up. Let's keep this trend. And also, I want to see some different people winning their divisions, different people in the playoffs. I want to see some surprise picks, man. I love this shit. I love this competition in Best 3, and I love the guys that's in it make it what it is.
That's it from the commish. Let's go back. Co-commish. What's good? Straight from the DR, man. Say it with your chest. You out here on vacation.
Hey, man,
you about to get
I'ma
back
say,
to the grind. Let's go back.
Yeah, man. I ain't worried about that until I get back Monday night. I'll worry about that Tuesday. I'm off. I'm going to cut the PlayStation on, but I'm not worried about that right now. Y'all motherfuckers ain't been out in the United States. Ain't been to DR. Get y'all ass out here.
Yes.
Trust me what I tell you. You're treated like fucking kings out here. Come on out here. Stop. Your neighborhood gonna be there. Y'all done saw your neighborhood forever. Get the hell out the DMV. Get the hell out of Baltimore. Get the hell out of Atlanta. Wherever y'all at.
He said get the hell out of Atlanta.
Yeah, get the hell out of there. Get your passports, man. It's important, yo. Get that shit. Travel, y'all. But anyway, I'll be back. And when I get back, I will be focused. I'm only playing one league, so there should be no excuse for me. So, hey, playoff time. Playoff or nothing. There ain't nobody in my division scared of color. Believe that. Especially me. I'm going to speak to Tony and the other dude. We ain't scared of him. We're gonna take my main objective is to hurt Gurley next year. Put
Damn.
him out. Once Gurley's out 8 weeks, we'll see how Cully plays from here on. Let's see if he can do the same thing without him. But I'm done.
Absolutely. All right, so look, Antoine, say it with your chest, man. Season 1 almost concluded. What do you got to say to your league?
Hey, Baker, the legend Mayfield, is here forever, okay? There will be no other winner of the AFC North, okay, but the legend, okay? You see him? He's here.
Hey, y'all, I'm out, y'all.
Hey, that's it, man. And for me, I'm gonna say it in my chest, man. Hey, it's a fun year, but hey, when the playoffs come, we get serious. So you'll see a whole different Washington Redskins team, and we just looking forward to winning this first Super Bowl and getting it under our belt. So look out for the Redskins in the Super Bowl and winning it. Definitely a great first season for BEST3, and we look to grow and get better, man. I want to thank my man Jay. He's already signed off in the DR for coming on. I want to thank my other co-hosts, Baker Mayfield Browns, and the legend, my man Antoine. And can't forget about Mo, the commish. I want to thank everybody for coming on the show. And this was the BEST3 Inside Edition playoff preview. And the king of the entire BEST3 and the hail to the Redskins. We are out of here.
Out.
Peace.